George burst through the door, making Cristiano Ronaldo's moves, but was kicked away by a cow. He flew very far. Then the cow took a giant shit. Afterward, Mummy Pig told George to sell the cow for money. George agreed, so he got on all fours and let the cow ride on his back. He walked out. His mother had no idea what was happening. After a while, an old man with a naughty smile appeared on the road. He ate the cow's back half. George looked back, not knowing what happened. When he looked forward, the old man appeared and exchanged one bean for the cow's remaining part. George obviously refused and retaliated by eating that bean, but the old man ended up eating the entire cow. George was terrified and began crying. The old man felt a bit sympathetic and gave him 3 beans to make him leave. After George walked for a while, he threw one bean on the ground to see what would happen. A bean plant grew rapidly. This gave George an idea. He planted another one, but this time he sat on it. Bean plant grew in George's butt. Then he showed a naughty expression. Afterward, George returned home with sprouted vines in his butt. Mummy Pig asked if he sold the cow. George said yes and showed the bean. Mummy Pig didn't believe it and kicked George flying with 1 foot. She threw the bean away, which landed right in the cow's feces. Then it got dark. Suddenly, the bean plant grew into the clouds. There was a house there. The next morning, George appeared. He was shocked to see the huge vine, so he took the opportunity to urinate beside it, but he was punched away by the vine. Afterward, George began climbing the vine. The old man tried to stop him, but only tore off part of George's clothes. George was terrified. Then George continued climbing up. What was up there? A giant Peppa living in a castle.